Hey guys, Mark here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find products that make you $10,000 a day or more for your branded dropshipping business. Now, let me get this out the way. What we're not going to do is use some product research software. Okay, this is one of the worst ways to find products. And the reason why is because it's built for dropshippers. So you're never going to be the first one to see the product. And the brands that are really crushing, I'll let you in on a little secret, they pay the founders of these softwares to remove their brand from there. The best way to find products is simply to place yourself in front of the ads that are pushing the most traffic. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. That's number one. Definitely do not want to do that. Then number two is go after these untapped winning products. My whole philosophy is not to sell the untapped products, but instead sell what I like to call validated products. So validated products are products that are, you can call it saturated if you want. I think that's kind of a guru term, but validated products, on the other hand, are products that you can prove are selling at a volume of at least $300,000 per month in revenue. Okay. So once we have that initial validation, there's only a few other criteria that we have to get in order to make sure that the product is actually a product that we want to sell. Okay. So the second piece of criteria is going to be, this is a product that not only solves a problem, but in a passionate market. Okay. So what does this actually look like? Because every product at its core, it actually does solve some problem. Even if you're selling something as simple as clothing, you're still selling a problem. It's just not a physical problem, it's an emotional problem. I like to solve problems in passionate markets because markets are truly king. It's not the product that's king. It's not even your marketing. It's the market itself. If you sell to a market of just people that are hungry, that just buy stuff nonstop, if you look at the biggest markets on the planet, like weight loss, people just buy shit. They just never stop buying. That's the market that I want to sell in. And then the next, final piece of criteria, very simple, only three things. Final piece of criteria is I want to have a product that has good margins. All right. And so what I mean by good margins is good profitability, so that when I try to scale the product, I don't end up scaling into unprofitability. Because when you scale, when you spend more money on ads, one thing is for certain, and that is your CPA is going to go up. Your cost per acquisition, the cost to acquire a buyer, is only going to go up. So I want to select products from day one that I know are going to be profitable. So for me, this really means two things. Number one, there has to be a minimum of a $20 gross margin. So this is like before all your advertising costs, before anything. I want to make sure that I can market the product at least $20 from what I'm getting it shipped from AliExpress or ZenDrop or whatever I'm using. And then rule number two is there has to be at least a 3x cost of goods sold. So if I'm finding a product that I see on AliExpress, for example, I see it for $5 shipped to the United States, I want to sell it for at least 15. But notice that doesn't work with this rule. That's why you need to have both. So I need to sell it for a minimum $25 so that I do have the minimum of a $20 gross margin. So that's basically what we're looking for here. Now, let's actually get into how you find these products. Now, like I said earlier, the worst way is to use one of those softwares. The best way is to use what's called the burner method. But I'm going to show you a burner method that you probably haven't heard of before. Now, if you don't know what the burner method is, it basically means creating another Facebook account or another TikTok account and just liking all the pages, all the content around the niche that you want to be marketing in. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do this, but for YouTube ads. Some of the most successful brands right now, they got Facebook. Facebook is easy for them, but scaling on YouTube is a whole different beast. I can speak from personal experience because I run ads on YouTube. They're significantly more difficult in my opinion. However, they're much more consistent and they're actually even a little bit more scalable if you have a good product than Facebook. And so what we're going to do is create a burner account, but on Google, and place ourselves in front of a specific niche that is that passion market and find a product that is perfectly validated with good margin. So what we're going to do first things first is we have to create a new Google account, because if we want to season this new account, this burner account properly, then it has to be completely from scratch. And you want to identify one specific niche that you're going to be marketing in. So for me, I love selling in the health and wellness market, but I'm going to go into a sub niche, specifically foot pain. So I'm going to look at offers that are running around the foot pain angle. And I'm simply going to start searching those terms on YouTube to start channeling and showing the YouTube algorithm that this is what I'm personally interested in. So we're going to start by creating a new Google account. For the first and last name, you can just put in anything that you want. Next, we're going to move on to the birthday. Once again, just put anything that you want that's older than 18 years old. Same thing for gender. I identify as this here, so I'm going to keep that. So now we're going to choose our Gmail address here. Let's hit this and next. Just create a basic password. It doesn't really matter what it is, but again, you want to keep this written down. Recovery email, we're going to skip. Now we got I'm jacked motherfucker at gmail.com. I mean, what better email could you possibly have? Let's accept the terms. We're good to go. Yeah, you know how this process works. This is not rocket science. Beautiful. All right. So now we're logged into our new YouTube account. I'm literally just going to start searching keywords around foot pain. So let's start with how to fix foot pain. You'll already see a few products that are advertising up here. And these are potentially ones that you can look into. I'm specifically looking for a type of ad called an in-stream ad. So this is the ad that you see right before a video starts or in the middle of a specific video. So all I'm gonna do at this point is I'm just gonna open a metric shit ton of YouTube videos, and I'm gonna have them all start playing at once so that they can basically tell the YouTube algorithm that this is something that I'm actually interested in. So let's open here, 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 here. Let's do here, here, here. Now, important thing, I'm not actually gonna listen to these, but if you mute the YouTube video, like if I went to this video and it just starts playing as normal and I mute it here, it's gonna know that I'm not actively watching. So instead of muting it here, I'm gonna mute it on Google Chrome, hit play, and I'm gonna open all these different tabs and watch them all start playing. Now, notice this is an in-stream ad right here. There's one other that I opened, another in-stream ad there. There's one here, there's one here. But notice these are all very basic. Like these are all from, we got Nike, we got another big D2C brand. That's not really what we're going after. What we're going after is those smaller brands that are doing like, 10 million a year, but not more than like 50 to 70 million a year. And so basically I'm just gonna let all of these play for a good amount of time, skip the ads. What I'm telling YouTube right now is that I'm really interested in foot pain and everything around it. So I'm gonna do this a few times and then refresh my feed, my home screen, until all I'm seeing is all these videos around foot pain. And then you're gonna start seeing very highly targeted ads in stream that you can click on and then analyze to see if they're doing substantial volume and if it's a product that you want to potentially sell. So let's let all these cook for a little bit. Now, I have all those videos playing already, and I just refreshed the feed, and you can see there's still a lot of things that have nothing to do with foot pain. I literally want my entire feed to be full of feet, and that is the only time that I've ever said that sentence in my life. So let's click here. Let's go here. Let's do this one here. Gonna keep scrolling. Let's do this. And make sure you actually open all these videos so that they start playing. Give it a little refresh. Boom. We officially got more feet on my screen, and I couldn't be happier. Oh, Jesus. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it again. All right, I think at this point I can probably start looking for ads specifically. All right, so I'm gonna close out all these tabs here. Now we want to actually look for ads, all right? So I'm gonna go back to my feed, give it a little refresh, and I'm gonna continue to open videos. Now my eye is specifically looking for paid ads, all right? I don't care if it's here, in-stream is ideal, but if it's somewhere else on your screen and there's a foot on it, you better click it. All right, where the fuck are the ads, bro? So I spent some time watching feed videos, and here I am. I found this ad here playing before my video, and it immediately caught my attention. I actually only watched the first, 2 or 3 seconds of this ad. I immediately clicked the link. Honestly, because I didn't think it was gonna be a product that you could sell, but I believe that this actually is a pretty well-established D2C brand. Now, are they available on AliExpress? I'm guessing no, but let's take a look. So I actually did find the product here. You can see a few different listings here on AliExpress are selling this product. This one, for example, 261 sold. This product is gonna be probably around like $85 to $90 shipped to the US. I mean, we have this free shipping method, but I don't actually fulfill product from AliExpress, guys. I really just use it to generally gauge what the cost of goods sold is going to be for this product. In this case, we would have to sell it for, a good amount of money, like $250 essentially, if we wanted to hit that 3x cost of goods rule. However, this brand is scaling pretty successfully. As you can see, they scaled up to 693,000 visitors in a single month. Now I'm curious what they priced this product at. Yeah, so they're at $229. They're basically at that 3x cost of goods rule. Now, this brand is very, very established, like I said. So for that reason, this isn't gonna be one that I'd wanna sell. However, still a really good lesson to learn here. These guys are doing a lot of things right, but for a dropshipping product, to start out, that's beginner friendly, not really. So here we are looking at feed videos again, back to the grind. And I found this ad over here to the right. I don't know if you guys can see this well enough, but cleanses lungs effectively, revolutionary drug-free remedy that will cleanse your lungs and help you breathe easier. So does this have anything to do with the feet? No. That's why picking the actual niche in the market, the sub-market that you're going after, it's less important. What's more important is, are they actually validated in doing volume, and do they meet the other criteria that we set together? So I clicked on this listing here and boom, I got sent to an advertorial. I love to see it. And the cool thing about this brand, I don't know how much they're doing on YouTube specifically, but if we open SimilarWeb, they're doing over 300,000 visits per month. So I can quickly estimate, I'm sure that these guys are converting somewhere between 2 and 3%, kind of like the industry standard. And they're selling this lung cleansing spray for, let's see how much, if I can ever find the price. So for one of them, they're selling for $34. Now, this specific lung spray is likely on AliExpress. Would I want to be the person that is dropshipping something that people are going to put in their lungs from China? Fuck no. But as you can see, the method still works very, very well. And with this brand, you can just quickly estimate their volume. I'd say that their AOV is, I don't know what their post-purchase process looks like, but pre-purchase is very, very solid. They're using the chat funnel, which is advertorial to sales page to order page. They have probably an AOV on this particular page around $50 to $60 if I were to guess. So post-purchase, I'm sure they bring it up to at least 80. And if we do a quick calculation, their total volume to this particular website, let's just say it's like 300,000 visitors. So we're going to do 300,000. I know you guys can't see my calculator, but I'm calculating 300,000 times, let's just say 2.5% conversion rate. That's 7,500 orders per month times an AOV of 80. That's $600,000 per month that this brand is doing, roughly plus or minus, $100,000, let's say. And so for that reason, this product is validated. It is in a passionate market, because I would say not being able to breathe is, a pretty big problem that people are wanting to solve right now. And the margins are absolutely in place for this particular product. Typically, anytime that you see somebody running a funnel like this, then they're selling supplements you can get for so freaking cheap. Like you can get units for $3 to $4 to sell for 40, like no problem whatsoever. So that's the process right here, guys. As you can see, it met all of the criteria. That took us it took me like 15 minutes to find this product, and it's doing $20,000 a day in sales, give or take, right? Really, really solid and meets all the criteria that we set. And the cool part is you can go back to your feed here and you can just continue to refresh and find product after product after product. It could be an ad here, kind of like a discovery ad. It could be an ad that is pre-roll, mid-roll, or post-roll, which means during the video, before the video, or after the video. It actually doesn't really matter where the ad is. It could be over here as well. The point is you're finding ads that are proven to convert right now that are running on YouTube, which typically established brands, they don't start running ads on YouTube. They typically start on Facebook, then move their capital over to YouTube. That's why you're really getting high quality product when using this particular product research method. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're wanting like somebody to hold your hand through this entire process of finding a product, marketing it, building the funnel, the entire thing A to Z, click the first link in the description. You can apply for my mentorship program I own with Alex Fedotov. We've been doing it for years. We have a whole team, whole operation. We literally assign you a coach to like help you go through everything step by step, hold your hand through the whole process. So if that's you and you want that guidance, just click the first link in the description to fill out an application, because we don't accept everybody. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.